All right, let's get to college football and burning questions. We got a very interesting weekend ahead of us here, people. And we got interesting people to answer the questions. We got Jordan Rodgers, we got Paul Finebaum as we get set for big games this weekend. And Jordan, I'm starting with you. Alabama, Ty Simpson, is he the best quarterback in college football right now?
He absolutely is. And Greeny, I'm running out of breakdowns to do on this kid. I've talked about how good he is outside the pocket creating. I've talked about how good he is between the ears. This is what I love, his ability to manipulate the pace and trajectory of football. We call this level 1, level 2, and level 3 throws. Level 1, this is your fastball, going through 2 different reads, getting to the backside dig, and ripping it on a line, on time, in rhythm. He's done that so well. Now the level 2 ball, it still has to have velocity, but you have to have a little trajectory with it too, because you got a defender underneath, so it can't be a fastball. It's got to be a changeup, dropping that right over the top of the defender in tight coverage to Ryan Williams. Great job. Then level 3, this is the touch throw. This is a fade to the outside. It's not as far as you can throw it. Put air on it, but be accurate. You got to drop this ball in a bucket, and he does that again in tight coverage. Do not get arm talent confused with arm strength. He does a great job at ease of manipulating the trajectory and pace of the football. Other guys can do it, but the consistency and accuracy that he does it with is something special, Greeny.
It's a really good tape. All the guys, I do the podcast with Mel and Field, and everyone is starting to come around to this way of thinking. And then, Paul, let's come to you. After they lost that game, the opener against Florida State, I can't imagine either of us thought we'd be having this conversation. But is Alabama the team to beat in the SEC?
Absolutely, yes. And Greeny, 8 weeks ago, there was talk about what are we going to do with Kalen DeBoer's buyout. Right now, he has done one of the most phenomenal turnaround jobs I have ever seen in college football. And Jordan mentioned it, it's really about Ty Simpson. His defense is still playing at a high level, but he has so many weapons, and he has just brought a calmness and a coolness to this team. And the main reason I think they are winning more this year than last is Ryan Grubb. He originally signed with DeBoer last year, then decided to go to Seattle. He's back now, and he is the difference in this football team.
Paul, the next coach I want to ask you about is Brian Kelly. He's the reason you're on the show today. We were having a conversation in the post show yesterday. The topic just came up. Someone threw out the question, could Brian Kelly be coaching for his job this weekend? And I said, I don't know, but I know one person I want to ask that question to. Paul, is the coach at LSU coaching for his job?
Greeny, if the callers to our show yesterday had a vote, he would be coaching for his job, but they do not yet. This is not the most critical game of the year. Now, this game could knock him out of the playoffs, and remember 8 weeks ago we were talking about CFP or bust for Brian Kelly. This would be loss number 3, but it's also an opportunity to beat a top 3 team at home in front of those very, very disgruntled fans. But the problem for Brian Kelly after this weekend is 2 weeks from now at Alabama, and then later in the season at Oklahoma. Should he lose this game and lose those 2, I don't see he has a path to coming back next year.
That's a monster game, obviously, Saturday night. You'll see it on ABC. Jordan, how about it quickly? Your thoughts on Brian Kelly at LSU?
Yeah, not yet. Look, I think another thing you got to think about is you got job openings at Florida, Penn State, Arkansas, UCLA. This is not the cycle to jump in and compete when you have Brian Kelly sitting there. Give him some time. It's going to get rough this season. You got to win one of these against Bama, A&M, and Oklahoma to save some face, but I think pump the brakes. He's still a really good coach.
All right, and then let me throw quickly in here the last one, because you just touched on it. We've had a lot of firings already in some very high-profile places, Paul, including in the last 2 weeks, Penn State and Florida. In your mind, which of those is the more attractive coaching job? If a high-profile coach has his choice, which one do you think he takes?
I think Florida is easily the best choice. Florida can win national championships, Greeny. They've done it 3 times, really, since the 90s. 1 with Spurrier, 2 with Urban Meyer. You have to go back to yesteryear for Penn State, really back to the 80s. Penn State's a very good job. Florida is better, and keep your eyes on Lane Kiffin for the Florida job.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew there was another reason I wanted to make that call yesterday. Keep your eyes on Lane Kiffin.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak loud.